Do you have stuff in Slow Cooker that you debated on whether to include because you're like, is it impressive enough or like?
Yeah, I mean, well, that's a question I ask about every single one of the clips. Yeah, I'm not the kind of person, just because of certain aspects of myself or you could call them limitations, like who's going to impress much. But I think I feel fortunate to know from music that I don't think that means I can't do something that's either interesting or original or even beautiful with like incredibly simple materials. The point of trying to capture this is not to try to be suddenly better than I am.
Right.
I'm exactly as good as I am. Mm-hmm. So much of how I was initially inspired by parkour and continue to be is just surprise and joy and kind of delight at oh my god, you did that with this? Who the fuck thinks of that?
Coming up on a year since we moved to the Fruitvale. Still not unpacked, but we're moved in. The week's highlights are therapy and training parkour, my projects and my friends, writing a screenplay about summer 2019. Someday that wound will reopen. The past few years have been the hardest of my life. I'm the best I've ever been.
Once you hit 50, you start. You're too young for that now.
It's the slow cooker, baby. It's still getting up to temperature.
Right.
Takes a long time to get there, get bubbling, and then break down those sinews and fibers, get all tasty.
Suntan starting just above her collar. Her lower arms were brown, but the rest is kinda pale. She'd buy betadine if she only had $1, and she'd live out in the pasture if she only had a tail. And no, I don't see her much since she started with horses. No, I don't see her much since she started to ride. Well, her jeans, they get like a wet saddle blanket, and her boots are like you'd figure, and her car is full of hay. Horses, humans, if she had to rank it, you'd bet on they the canter, and them that need fly spray. And you see, I don't see her much since she started with horses. No, I don't see her much since she started to ride. Go, boys, tell them all about it. Handle and fender, barrel and main. Don't see her much since she started to train. Cannonbone, knee bone, forearm and arm. Well, I don't see her much once she heads for the barn. And I'm so satisfied when she's riding and training. She must just love that smell of the barn, I would say. She's so satisfied when she's grooming and graining, and she's tired in the evening, and she's gone in the day. And no, I don't see her much since she started with horses. No, and I don't see her much since she started to ride.
Why do this? Like, why go out as far as you can, and then you're there at this point that you could see, but you hadn't been yet, but now you've brought yourself there, and it's exactly the way you would have expected, but you're right here. You went there. I mean, I honestly think about, like, queer sex and, like, be like, why do that? Like, what's the point of doing that particular thing? It's like, is there a reason not to?
Yeah.
It's like, it might be interesting.
Mm-hmm.
It might be cooler than you think.
So cool.
Like, you know, like,
Yeah,
and I'm just like, because you're alive.